Loving, is loving. I know sometimes I be bugging. If controlling is loving, come on girl, I ain't coming. It's either total or nothing. You got me tripping, you got me falling. Till we daily departing, my love for you is never stalling. See the angels is calling, while the devil performing. You can't see through storming. You can't breathe when it's...
Welcome to the No Excuses, Just Solutions podcast. My name is DJ HP.
Sorry, I'm not.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Beast Mode Rome.
For today's episode.
I'm Mr. YMTL. I'm usually over there somewhere, but today I'm DJ HP.
Handling all the beats in the background.
All right, so this is No Excuses, Just Solutions podcast, where excuses get left at the door and solutions take the spotlight. Hosted by people who believe one thing: every problem has an answer if you're willing to work for it. Business, mindset, strategy, growth. If you're ready to level up your thinking and your life, let's get into the solutions.
All right.
So today we got a special guest, Beast Mode Dronez, my brother from another mother. I don't believe in titles and in laws and stuff like that, so I call him my brother.
Hey, brother.
Thank you for having me on.
Basically, this is my sister's partner in life. First, I want to say, you're an amazing father. You always bring positive energy and funny vibes and jokes. Besides being a great father, you stay physically fit and inspire people around you, including myself.
Type shit.
So I just want to give you
Thank you.
Thank
you, man.
Flowers, because you're a good guy. You're a good guy.
Thank you.
Good guy.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get to it.
That's
Right.
what I wanted to touch. I'm muted now.
You gotta put.
All right. So what's your favorite workout? Being that you work out a lot.
My favorite workout.
It ain't legs.
I actually do a lot of legs.
Yeah,
But my favorite workout is probably.
I know you're gonna say
What?
arms.
It is arms. Yeah, it is
You know what I
arms.
mean?
I need the arms.
All
Toss
day
people
Sunday.
around, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So then, what's your favorite meal for a workout?
Probably boiled legs. When I work out, I usually go on fasted workouts.
Okay.
So I try not to eat anything. Just my pre-workout. That's about it.
So you don't eat.
I don't
anything
eat at
workout,
all.
and then you
No.
eat.
Yeah.
That's how I heard you.
Unless I'm working and I go after work, yes, I'll probably have a meal. It'll probably be like oatmeal or something, or no. I gotta say pause. Meat.
It's a lot of watches. Out
Yeah.
there. All right. So besides flying drones, what do
Yeah.
you like doing on your free time?
I like to play with my son. I have to keep up with him. You know, he's a wild boy, and help my wife with her shop as much as I can, because I don't really do nothing. I just watch
Security.
and probably call you because to fix something.
Yo, shout out to
Shape Nail Studios.
Yeah,
Shape
Shout out.
Nail Studio.
I'm coming to the shop to do an interview next. So
Oh, we're gonna do a podcast over there.
yeah.
And guess who's gonna be featured
So
in the
let y'all
background
know.
too? Me. Me.
All right. So
I need my nails done, by the way.
what first inspired you to get into aerial photography?
I ain't gonna hold you. So, Shape Nail Studio, she got me a drone, right? It was a dope drone, right? But if I want to be completely honest, she knows the real story. I had gotten a mail. I got mail, right?
Oh,
And I got a package at our. We got a package at our door, and I don't think it was
Allegedly.
Yeah,
It's
allegedly.
alleged.
I don't think it was mine. I think it was maybe a surprise. I don't know, but I opened it up and I was like, oh snap! It's a drone. It's a DJI drone. It's like an expensive drone. I started messing around with it. I went to a park. And I literally was not following the rules. I was flying it with the airplanes, like I was
With the
wild.
airplane.
Yeah, bro.
With the folks. With the air. That's crazy.
I could be all the way by the clouds.
I got a drone. I can't even get it past the first floor.
So I was like, but it tells you on the drone itself, it would tell you, yo, you're past the legal limit. You're on your own from here.
Yeah.
So whatever happens, whatever legal actions the FAA takes against you, that's on you.
So
we're letting you know.
So if you blow up it gets an engine bay blown up, that's on you.
Yeah, over 400 meters. Basically, it's you're in the air with the helicopter.
I'd have been trying to race the plane. See, which one's faster?
You get a $15,000 fine if you ever get caught by them.
Yeah,
and they will track
me up, folks.
Yeah.
Lock me up. What challenges did you face in the beginning?
Knowing how to go, which way, because the controllers, it has two joysticks. One of them goes up, and one of them goes down. The other one it literally just spins.
Yeah, I'm having that problem.
Yeah, so that was the only issue I had in the beginning, trying to maneuver both of them.
Did you start with piloting drones first or photography?
Photography.
So photography is your first love?
Yeah. So photography I learned in college. So I did forensic science, and we used to take pictures of like dead bodies, and that's how I learned. We had to take a photography course just for that, and that's literally how I knew about photography, how to actually work with certain cameras. And then after that, it wasn't nothing special. It was just crime scene prevention and how to preserve, and that's all it was. Yeah, so that's how I learned about photography. It was nothing special. I had to take it. But then I ended up liking it. I was like, and people told me like, "Yo, you take good pictures." I didn't really think nothing of it.
Yeah, I took photography in BCC. In BCC, we actually developed the film.
Yeah. They teach you when you take photography classes, you have to learn all of that, all the essentials of taking a picture.
And we was doing it in black and white. We didn't do color.
Yes.
So black and white, you would think would be easier, but actually it's not. Because you got to deal with contrast and lighting and all of this.
Red light, all that stuff, yeah.
All right. So in your opinion, what separates a cinematic drone shot from a basic aerial shot?
So to me, a cinematic drone shot, which that's basically what I do, is it tells a story. So when I
didn't know what I was looking for till I found her.
filming something, it's telling everybody a story of what I'm doing. Like, I'm not just looking at that tree and the birds. I'm looking at actually the whole scene. Like, what vibe is it giving out? Trying to pair it with the right music, and the cinematic always tells a story behind that video.
Fine.
And wait, I'm sorry to cut you off. What would be more of an aerial?
So aerial to me is when you do like real estate. Like you go high in the air and just take pictures of the house and the property, or with antennas. Like certain phone companies, they would have you basically fly your drone to look if there's anything wrong with the antennas and all that. That's actually a job that pays really well too.
So basically, aerial is just a high shot.
Yeah, it's just a high shot getting a basic view of the area that you need.
And a cinematic is basically like
you're actually creating
doing something.
Yes, you're creating
from the first floor, going all the way up, and showing like
you have
parts.
your cinematic is basically showing whatever you want to see.
What do you like more?
Cinematic. Yeah.
How do you prepare before flying in a new location?
I'll just walk around. Look at. I'm pretty quick, like, so I already know. Like, people when they look at the videos, they be like, "Damn, it must have took you a long time." I literally do drone shot. All my videos, I'll fly the drone for like a good no more than 10 minutes. and I'll have my whole video.
That's crazy.
Because I already know what I'm gonna film. I already have the idea. That's one thing. When you get into this, if you want to create cinematic shots, you gotta have an idea before you even fly it up.
Yeah.
Know where you want to fly it. You gotta look at if there's any obstacles, what I need to avoid, how high I need to be. That's
So that leads into this next question. How important are lighting and weather in drone photography?
It's very important. So when you take your Part 107, because that's one of the licenses you're gonna need if you want to go like professional, because having your Part 107 gives you access to certain areas that is blocked on the actual drone. Like, so you'll have a map on your drone that'll tell you it's a no-fly zone. So you have no-fly zones, but if you have your Part 107, you put in your number, and they'll ask you how high you're gonna fly, and how long you're gonna be there. So you have to give the specifics. So, what was the question again?
How important are lighting and weather?
Yeah, so lighting and weather. When you learn about that, the weather itself, you gotta learn about every single type of cloud that there is. I didn't even know there was more than one type of cloud, but you can learn about different clouds.
Yeah, because some clouds are ready to get rain and some are not.
Yeah, so your drone will fly differently in different types of weather and different type of clouds.
So wind and all of that.
Because remember, when it's foggy, those are the clouds that came down. So that's what you're looking at.
They're saturated with moisture.
Yep.
What drone setup are you currently using and why?
So right now I'm using the DJI Mini 3. DJI Mini 3. And the only reason I use minis, I used to have a DJI Mini 2 before. I had crashed it. I crashed it it fell into water. Like I crashed it and then it fell into water. The water wasn't deep, it was like a little lake, but it got wet and it started acting up. Long story short, it works now. It's weird. But I use my DJI Mini 3. It has a screen on the actual remote, so I don't have to use my phone. But I use that one because it's very reliable, like GPS. Like, let's say your drone gets lost. It loses your drone when you're flying your drone. As you go on and fly this drone, you're going to go into situations where you're gonna lose reception and you're gonna start panicking.
Yeah.
So if you don't have like a reliable drone, it's lost, bro. It's an RIP to that drone. But with DJI, they have an emergency setting where the minute it loses reception for a certain amount of time, probably like 30 seconds to a minute, automatically brings you back to the home point. So when your drone takes off, it'll tell you home point updated. That's telling you that this is, if anything ever happens, it's coming back to this place. So that's why I use DJI. Even though DJI right now, any further drones, the federal government has banned all DJI equipment, cameras, anything that gets released after the DJI 5 Mini Pro, they're all gonna be banned. They're not allowed in the US. They can't sell them. They can't ship them here. They have blacklisted them because they're owned by another country that they think that they're spying on us.
Yeah.
What for a beginner? Like, I never really flown drones. What's one you recommend? That's like,
I would always recommend DJI, but an American drone is Autel. It's like some new company that came out. Autel, I believe. I might be wrong, but it's another one that compares. It's literally identical to DJI, but it's more expensive because it's made in the US. So,
well, Felix, my birthday coming up soon.
All right. Have you ever experienced a dangerous or difficult flight situation?
Yeah, when I was in the Bahamas. So I have a video on my Instagram. If you look, I'm walking up like steps that lead to nothing. And the drone shot is showing me walking up that steps. It was actually so windy. My drone kept telling me, bro, you need to chill. It tells you, yo, it's windy as hell. Bring your drone back down. That's drone says back it up. The drone's like, fire. So, but it will tell you, like, yo, your drone, is at risk of being basically lost because it's so windy.
Oh, look who's here.
What's up,
He's
Sam?
late,
Yeah.
Chad. He's $500.
We all get a division of Well, listen,
let me stop.
you know, we did what the best we could.
Okay, man bun over there.
What
Mr.
are
Man bun?
what are some of the biggest misconceptions people have about flying drones?
They think we spying on everybody. We're not looking at
that's a
you.
good one.
They think that we fly, like they'll hear a drone over your house. They're like, "You're looking at me." We're not looking at you, bro. We're definitely not. I'm trying to get the right shot. I don't even see you. Like, I don't see you. You're actually this small. How high the drone is, you're this small.
Yo,
You
that's
can't
my
see
mom. My mom be like, look, they spying on us. Felix too.
You. They think the government is
Conspiracy
spying.
theory over there. He like, look, they're looking at me.
Remind me
Yeah,
to
always
just
just
squeeze
you.
myself
Nah,
in.
you good. Come on in. He works with Shape Nail Studio, so you gotta
I
follow him
do.
too, man.
That's Auntie
He
and
does
Uncle
gaming,
right there.
well,
Auntie's
that's
not
Uncle
here,
too.
but that's Uncle right there.
Sample.
Sample.
Yeah, all the way to the right. Right. No,
Oh, maybe you should
right,
go over there, then.
right. Sample. That's the sample? Okay. Yeah, nah.
We gotta get the buttons. Right?
Yeah, he wasn't listening.
Gotta get the buttons. There you go.
All right.
He's in charge today. I'm DJ.
How do music and motion influence your edits?
Music sets the tone and the motion. Like you can't have a steady, like a drone just going all over the place. Like you gotta focus on something. You gotta focus, keep it. So the drone has a gimbal attached to it. So no matter how, like I said, like the question from before.
Like if it's windy.
If it's windy,
Yeah.
your camera, the gimbal is gonna keep it straight. So you
Yeah.
straight. Like it don't matter. So as long as you're going smooth transition.
So then that's another misconception,
Yeah.
right? People think that because if it's windy, your camera.
Yeah,
shot
the only
will be-
time it's gonna look like crazy is if you have an FPV drone. So regular drones and FPV is like a point of view drone. So that's going with whatever you're seeing on the controller. They don't have a
I
gimbal.
think that's what mine is.
Yeah. So they have goggles for them too. So you can actually look like you're flying.
Yeah.
You're flying.
Fire. I mean, mine has in the controller has the screen.
Yeah.
So I can see what.
If it don't have a gimbal, yeah, you have like an
Yeah,
FPV
I don't think
drone.
I have a gimbal.
Yeah.
Would you ever do those racing drones? You ever seen that?
You know, I
Yo,
would.
those shits go. I
Yo,
seen
you
drones
know I
that go like
would.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They like take
and they have
off.
obstacle courses.
Yes,
and the
yes.
random
I would
wild
crash.
houses.
I'm telling you right
yo,
now, I
that
would
shit
crash.
is crazy.
Yeah, you would have to practice.
Yeah,
Practice.
What advice would you give to somebody who wants to get into drone photography but keeps making excuses?
Go for it. Just go for it. Go to a park that has no trees, just an open field, like a baseball field or something, and just go ahead and fly it. Like, it's not that hard. You just gotta keep practicing. Don't just go and fly in front of your house where there's cables attached to trees and it's just gonna fall apart.
Yo, I flew a little helicopter and that shit just kept
Yeah.
spinning and I gave up.
So I bought a drone.
All right.
And I tried 3 times, and each time, like I said before, it won't go past the first floor, right? So when I go to, you know, I'm trying to land it,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't want it to hit a crash or something, so
It's going crazy.
I try to go catch it before it hit, and that thing hit my hand, bro. I turned it off and I put it away. It hurt so bad.
So you know what it is. Sometimes when you fly a drone next to a lot of metal, it interferes with the drone. So like I said, if you fly a drone under like a bridge,
So
you're gonna see the drone start bugging out. If it's too much interference, like the walls are too big, like because remember the drones run on GPS signals. So if it can't get to it, that's like losing reception, and the drone
that's
thinks
like
it's
losing
lost.
its sight.
Yes, so it just thinks it's lost and it starts freaking out. That's the only way I can describe it. It's freaking out.
All right. This was another episode of the No Excuses, Just Solutions podcast. Big shout outs to Beast Mode Drones for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Go
And
follow
creative
him.
vision.
We'll
Put the thing right.
Remember, no excuses, just solutions. Stay focused, stay motivated, and keep creating.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
Wrong button.